Hi everyone, I'm Dodie, your district math coach, and I am very excited to bring this month's video to you today. I am going to show you how to access the much sought after Spanish materials. These recently added resources can be found by teachers and students, so let's get started. So as you can see, I've logged into my ThinkCentral account, and I'm going to go over to this drop-down section here, and I'm going to click on the Spanish Math Expressions 2018 version. So there are two places where you can access the Spanish materials in your teacher account, and that is in the Download Center tab and in the At Home Learning Support tab. Both of these tabs will provide you different types of resources. So let's get into the At Home Learning Support tab first. When you get into this section here, this is broken down by grade level, and let's just click on grade 1. And as you can see, this Spanish resource takes you into the option of downloading units within the student edition books. So let's click on Unit 2, and we generate a PDF version in Spanish, but as you can see, this is the family letter, and this is of course in English, but I can assure you that all the resources following the English family letter will be in Spanish. So the At Home Learning Support breaks it down by units into a PDF format that can be printed or just be used in electronic format. The next place let's get into is the Download Center. So now that we're into the Download Center, I'm able to access the student activity books, and this will give you books 1 and 2. And then we also have the option of creating an e-textbook. So I'm going to click on grade 3, and I'm going to download the student activity book for grade 3. Select your format. So down at the bottom left-hand side of my page, you can see there is a zip file that's ready for me to click on, and this gives me my PDF for volumes 1 and 2. Pull this down here so you can see. Here we go. So this is activity books 1 and 2 because this is page 1 of 649. Everything in here is Spanish. Next, we can take a look at the e-textbook version. So if I click on grade K for kindergarten, and I'm going to download the student activity book, this is where the difference comes in between the two. This section here, this ebook, can be downloaded by unit only, so you would have to download individual units, whereas the activity book allows you to download the entire student activity books 1 and 2. So let's click on Unit 1, and I'm going down here to the left-hand side of my screen. So I just opened the ebook for grade K, and I can flip through it just like we would with an electronic version of our book by unit. Quick recap is to make sure that you are going over here to this drop-down menu, selecting the Spanish version, and then you're able to go into the Download Center and the At Home Learning Support tab. Next, I want to show you where students can access these Spanish resources. So I have logged myself in as Sarah Sample, and she is a 5th grade student in my demo class. So when students open up their iPad, we will see a screen that typically looks like this. And to access those Spanish materials, your student would need to go into My Library. And then the section where they want to click on is the Download Center right here. By clicking on this Download Center, it will bring up two options. We have the English version, and now we have access to the Spanish version as well. So if I click on that, it brings them to the Download Center, and students can come in here and download their activity books, volumes 1 and 2. And again, we're here at our Math Expressions books, volume 1 and 2. Students can also access the Spanish e-textbook. I'm going to click on this and click on here. And as you can see, this is broken down by unit as well. So here we are at our family letter with Unit 1, Lesson 5. And as you can see, everything that remains is in Spanish. Having the download center on the student iPads is a game changer. We know that many parents want to be involved in their child's learning, but the language barrier often makes that difficult. So having this download center, an e-textbook, and PDFs available, I think that more parents are able to get involved in helping their children at home. I thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I am so excited that this is finally here for us to access. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.